Hello again, welcome back. Really quick one, because as I do things I'm noticing stuff that I think people will be interested in, and as if by magic there's another one. Let me just, they're so hard to see, these newts. I know I did a video a couple of weeks ago about this, but I'm cleaning up the leaves and I thought I'd give a bit more advice. Essentially what it boils down to is sweep the leaves or pick the leaves off with your hand when you've got a garden with newts, but don't sweep them up with a rake because you will kill these little guys. These are not dead, we covered this before. They are playing dead, but they're not dead. There's 4 here and they were underneath plant pots that I had to move to clear up the leaves. You can just see how they all sort of club together. Well, I'll do these. While I'm doing this, I might as well give you a quick update on the pond. I haven't done a lot. I've had a bad back. My wife's had broken ribs from coughing. We're like both a couple of useless buggers at the moment. But I've done some bits I'll show you now. But it is only a quick video, like I say. I can hold newts in one hand, an iPad Pro in the other, and try and get across here without going arse over tea, as we say in England. You'll see what I mean. So we found there's another one there, and this guy's been playing dead for a good 10 or 15 minutes now, bless him. He's doing a very good job of it. I almost believe him, except I don't, because I know what they're like. And then there's these 4. So if you do come across them, I mean, it is April now, you know, you do need to do stuff in the garden. In an ideal world, I'm a great believer in leave it alone. I don't like managing stuff. I don't believe in management. The world's been around for billions of years with life on it, and not once has it needed humanity to manage it. You know, but unfortunately, when in the wider picture, when you take away key predators like wolves and stuff, obviously there is an element of management, but it's only ever down to human activity. In an ideal world, we'd leave everything alone. And as a microcosm of that, I would leave my leaves alone. I wouldn't ever clean them up, except I get moaned at, and I guess quite rightly so. It's got to also look like some sort of human habitation at some point. So these guys, when you find them, like I say, carefully pick away the leaves. Don't rake if you have a leaf pile and you're prone to newts. Carefully pick away, move stuff, turn leaves over, because all those 3 were under one leaf. So, you know, be really careful. What else can I show you? Oh, I can show you some ram's horn snails. These are rare, but a pond nearby has some. And because it's nearby, I wouldn't advocate, obviously, moving stuff from far away. But because it's nearby, I nicked a couple. So here they are, and they love, just found out, they love reeds, like rotting reed, iris. But here we go, this is a ram's horn snail. If I can get a better, there we go. I've never had them before and they're stunning. I'm really pleased. If I can get the camera to zoom in by tapping it with my nose, there we go. They've got like a red body and like almost like an ammonite, a fossil, but obviously you're used to the large ones, which is, there's one there, look, large pond snail, which are, they're lovely, but they're kind of a little bit boring compared to these guys, because these guys are brilliant. I'll just do the nose trick. There we go. But aren't they stunning? So, and I'm glad, because I was worried they wouldn't have any food, but they're chomping on these old last year's iris leaves, and they're kind of liking it. So what else have we done? Oh, there we go. We put the log in. So I've found a log that is the right shape. I just notched out the bottom so it fit over the edge of the pond, bedded it in at the back, and it makes a lovely, well, twofold really, I guess threefold. Firstly, it looks kind of nice, makes it look more natural. Secondly, it's, you know, in the wild world, in the wider world, you would have old bits of wood falling in ponds or any water course or anything, and that would affect the acidity of the water, what lives in it, what bores into the wood, what hides in the wood, and a whole host of other stuff, what can get in and out of the water, which is the next point. So, you know, if you can do that, it's really important. Try and put some wood in there, and obviously native wood is better if you're doing a in a garden with indigenous kind of native wildlife. The third thing which we mentioned there, if a hedgehog gets in, I have got an exit here, but they can also clamber up there, so it's absolutely perfect. So right, really quick one, but I couldn't help but show you the little newts, because there's probably another 5 down there I've got to find, almost to the point where I'm getting a magnifying glass because my eyesight is shot. But hope you enjoyed that little video. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll give you an update on what's next. I guess it will be this guy going in next, and I'll give you an update then. Before I go, I forgot to mention, obviously once you've picked the leaves off, then leave the, you know, the bits on the floor where you think the newts might be, because give them a couple of days to move on their own if you're not in a place where they'll get trodden on or whatever. And lastly, I went back down, and it's weird, I found 2 females here. All the others were males, that's these guys, and this guy has moved. Look, the deceptive little bugger, he's lying to me. The females are a lot less worried. They don't play dead as much, and I've noticed it before but never put 2 and 2 together. But these females are quite happy to kind of move about, and I'm moving my hand, but they don't play dead very well. Thanks for watching. I will now put these guys in the pond, and I'll see you soon.